My friend Joe was real ass, then he tried Kurt. So that was his clean hair. These are so funny. Just because my buddy acts like an ass on the court doesn't mean he has to look like one in public. Kurt 2-in-1 does the job. It's shampoo plus conditioner, in, out, done. Clean hair that smells good too. Now if I can only get him to keep his mouth shut.
Abigail.
Take a couple of seconds. Decide if you can find an example of logos, pathos, ethos. Just at least one. Record it on your chart, please.
At least one? Oh, okay.
Just one. Who is this ad for?
Asses.
And it's specifically geared towards what audience?
Asses.
Not really, guys. It's geared towards men. With dirty hair, who are obviously what kind of men?
Sports players.
Yes. Athletic. Yeah, this really isn't helping, so please stop, okay?
What?
Please stop.
I'm sorry.
With the language. Athletic men. Men who get sweaty, I guess. Where is the pathos? Is it there?
Yeah.
Who says it's there? What do you think, Eli? What is it?
It's funny.
It's a humor. It's appealing to a sense of humor, right? Good. Ethos, is it there?
People want to be accepted, so they want to have clean hair and not be a weirdo.
Everyone should have clean hair. Everyone should have clean hair. Yeah, people want to be accepted. They want to be part of the crew, right? I like, especially this part. If only I could get him to keep his mouth shut now. So my wingman is kind of an idiot. But hey, his hair looks good. So he's okay. Logos? Is there any logos?
2-in-1.
Yes, good. 2-in-1. Easy. In, out, done.
Cleaner hair that smells good.
Cleaner hair. And smells good even. So we don't actually know if that's true or not, but most people would read that and think, oh great, yeah, I believe that. That's fine. Let's see. Also, here on the bottom, I like this. It says, don't be an animal. Use per plus. Speaking directly to... Yeah. Pretty much. And then this right here, Facebook.com. What is this an example of? What persuasive technique is going on here? Do what?
Ethos.
Yeah, why?
Because a lot of people use Facebook, so it makes it more relatable.
Absolutely. Now you've just related to millions of people of all ages, races, types, right? They can all go look up her on Facebook. Was this from ESPN? Yeah. It was from ESPN. Alright, good, you guys, very nice. So this group in the middle here, why don't you guys push yours up? No. You do not have to write the example down for your own group, but I would appreciate for other groups, please. Yeah. Sure.
That's the picture. I think people don't
Okay. So take a couple of seconds. It says, introducing alkyl glutathione. Wrinkle becomes a crease when the body is depleted of essential nutrients. World-renowned healthy aging expert, Dr. Nicholas Perricone, has created the first skincare treatment to deliver the body's master antioxidant, glutathione. And I'm not sure that I'm saying that correctly. I apologize if I'm not. Directly to the skin. This patent-pending formula dramatically reduces the appearance of creases and other signs of accelerated skin aging. 85% saw a reduction in the appearance of creases along the forehead, between the eyes, and around the mouth after only 30 days of application. Then it says that they have an exclusive offer. You call this number or log on this website. Now, that's a ton ton of ethos. It's also a lot of logos.
A lot of videos.
And then the pathos would be like,
Yeah, for people who don't work out.
Exactly. So now the pathos is, well, here, room one. Who's this geared for?
People who have
Old
wrinkles.
Middle-aged.
Women. They don't have to be women. I mean, old women. They just have to be women, right? All women. And like Andrew just said, now they're freaking out. This right here is pathos, right? It's playing on the fear of, oh my gosh, my wrinkle just turned into a permanent crease in my face. It will never go away. And if I don't get this world-renowned Dr. Nicholas Perry Cone's weird cream that I can't pronounce, probably I am going to be one big crease, right? What about the color? Notice the difference in the color?
Purple.
It's very dark and dramatic purple. Why would they use purple and blacks here?
It's a little bit sensitive.
It's Evo.
make it broader than
Did you say expensive?
Yeah.
Yeah. It does have that expensive, classy feel to it, doesn't it? Purple. And notice that you don't even hardly see the label on the bottle. It's this kind of nebulous, exclusive thing hovering over there. And behind it, you have glowing what?
not real things.
Glowing, not real molecules, right? I don't know. I guess that means that it's scientific.
What's this?
Ethos. What is the ethos? A good question.
World-renowned expert.
Right. World-renowned expert. And it's
Exclusive offer. And also,
exclusive offer, talking directly to the audience, saying, hey, ladies, those of you who feel like you have wrinkles that are turning into more than that,
and the scientific stuff.
I'm going to use the scientific. Well, it also appeals to what? It's also logos. So logos and ethos, I think, in this case are going hand in hand. It's a good one. Very different than the first one, right? Next group? How about this? You go? Alright, great, thank you. Alright, so now we have something that's very similar. Yet another beautiful, fresh-faced woman. Take a couple of seconds, see what you can find out about the pathos, logos, and ethos. This is Carrie Underwood, and she says, it takes a team to make me glam, but just one cleanser to keep my skin clean and fresh. Carrie Underwood. Automatically, what does that do? Appeals to what?
Professional.
Ethos.
Not professional
Ethos.
celebrity.
Audience is immediately engaged, and the audience is probably who? Women, young women. We shouldn't call them impressionable because we're all a little bit impressionable, but probably younger women, right? I don't know if your grandma knows Carrie Underwood, but I don't know that mine does. Logos. You probably can't see it, so I'm sorry. Down here it says, glammy enough isn't the only fun part. These cleaners are good, clean, and fun.
Are they fun?
They go deep down to the core for skin that's naturally beautiful, even without makeup. Well, maybe just a little. Olay! Challenge what's possible. Is there any logos there?
Well, they just said that it is challenge to make people look good. Go deep down
That
to
was
the core.
all the way down to the core. That's the one little bit of logos that's kind of there, right? Well, it's kind of factual.
And it says,
It's not straight up factual, but it's trying to be, right?
it keeps my skin clean.
And it keeps my skin clean and fresh. So that's trying to also, and that's from a well-known someone who actually participates in using this product.
Probably doesn't.
But probably doesn't. You're right.
Just endorse the product.
Just endorses the product. So, what about the pathos? Who would
Wants to look fresh and clean.
brush and clean? Notice
Without makeup.
without makeup. And no, I liked what you said, Andrew. It says not only is it good and clean, but these cleaners are also fun. Alright?
Watch my face, guys.
So,
I hate watching
that
my face
appeals to what kind of emotion?
No,
Happiness, having fun. Your sense of even watching your face should be entertaining. So we covered the ethos with Carrie, right? Carrie Underwood. We covered the pathos. What else makes this emotionally appealing?
Fact that she's like a attractive.
Okay.
The fact that she's perfectly gorgeous helps.
Now listen, she has on makeup. Like, look at her
Of course
eyes.
she does.
Okay, but it's advertising no makeup.
This is a photoshopped photo. Ladies, please don't look at this and ever think that anybody actually looks this way, okay? Doesn't happen. So,
I just don't see why she's gonna advertise it without makeup, and she has on makeup herself.
what about the color? The colors as well.
Very bright.
They're bright, they're fresh, they're clean,
They're grabbing,
vibrant.
grabbing.
They're attention grabbing. And it's nicely paired with her beautiful eyes, her perfectly, massively long eyelashes, and her perfect
Eyelashes.
Oh, but her skin's still wet because she just washed her face, but somehow she's also putting on eyeliner and
I
lip
don't get
gloss.
that.
And she
I'm
also
not
has,
really
she
sure.
has a little freckle thing. Imperfection.
One singular beauty mark. Darn.
Call
Rough
her
for
out.
her.
Call her out.
You deserve it.
You missed this
I don't
photo
see it.
here.
Who's next? Something that's maybe not a female product? Here, we'll go.
Oh,
No.
No, Simon's group's going.
Oh, this is a little different. I like this. And then you guys next, please. Alright. Now, eventually you all are going to be doing a visual text of your own, a persuasive visual text, and I'm going to ask that it's more geared towards an idea or a concept as opposed to a product. None of you are really selling products, but I think a lot of you have some very strong ideas, so, or some opinions. So,
We're allowed to forge signatures.
we would be like famous.
Yeah.
Let me think about that. Possibly, because that would help with the ethos, right? And the logos. This is a little different. This is more of an idea, okay? It's time oil companies get behind the development of renewable energy. And this is something that has been put out by Chevron,
Okay, that's
which
something.
touts themselves as being human energy.
I hate that so
Okay.
much because all they're doing is by doing that they're just making themselves make more oil because people are gonna buy the oil.
You're exactly right.
Oh, it's
And these guys, the president and the executive vice president say, we agree and have signed their names right here, okay? And over here it says something's got to be done, so we're doing it. We produce more renewable geothermal energy than anybody in the world. Our venture capital arm is investing millions in alternative energy startups, and we're partnering with Weyerhaeuser to commercialize cellulosic biofuels. Okay. We're tackling the challenge of making them affordable and reliable on a large scale. Learn more at chevron.com. We agree. Okay, so, lots going on here. Notice who they use as their frontman. A sweet little girl. And how does she look in this picture? Innocent, sad, thoughtful, pensive, intense. She's concerned about oil companies. Right?
She's like a little scruffy.
Where's the pathos? The emotion.
The little girl, look at her eyes.
It's the little girl. With beautiful eyes, intense eyes. She's smiling just a tiny bit, but not enough to be real happy, right?
the buzzwords like oil and renewable energy.
Yes. Buzzwords. That's definitely a technique, right? Oil, energy, renewable. These are all words that we hear all the time, every day. Do we not? I mean, your whole lives we've been in war over oil.
You know gas was $5.
I believe that.
$5?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's all about the skull.
I'm gonna be writing my That's ridiculous.
It goes well beyond oil.
everything.
What about the logos? Where's the logos?
All the. It's all right.
And the writing down there.
All the technical terms down here, right? Biodiesel fuel, cellulosic fuel, we produce more geothermal energy. Is this, do we know this just by reading this ad? That they actually do produce more renewable geothermal energy than anybody in the world? I could assume that maybe they do, but what I
More
would
than likely they don't.
what I would probably want to do is what?
Research.
Yeah, I probably want to look this up.
Okay, so like you looked it up and when you contacted them, can you like make them change it?
There's always loopholes. You know, somehow, maybe of the company of their type,
Or
they're the largest. Or maybe they have huge amounts of shares in other companies.
Just carry on.
Or, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure there's some kind of way that they figured it out. Like Target, Grace was bringing up earlier at Target, she said that, you know how they put those little price tags that say, oh, the price went down, it went from this to this, right?
Well, they raised the price to the original price.
The original price is what it went down to. So they lie.
Yeah, if you look on the.
They lie.
It'll be like exactly the same price.
It's exactly the same price. So what they did was they just made up an original price and then said they reduced it to the price that it already was. To make it look like you're getting a good deal. Of course, we all know that if we go back, sometimes you can get good deals. But typically, it's just the same price. So you have to be careful you don't just believe this stuff.
Kohl's does the same thing.
Yes.
I mean, all was like, oh, you can't go to Kohl's without something being on sale, but it's on sale for like 5% off or something. And
Right.
They raised it like 10.
And they raised it just so they could sell it. Put it on sale. Who's next? Did we cover the ethos, logos, pathos?
No.
What was the ethos?
Yeah, I don't think we
President Martin.
The ethos is that the president signed their name. What else? How does this get on the level of the audience?
The little girl.
The little girl. The little girl definitely calls out to moms, dads, people who love children. And then, how many of us use oil? Every person sitting in this room, whether you own a car or not. You ride in one, okay. If you own an electric car, then I can't say anything to you.
Who owns an electric car?
Oil is in everything. You eat it, you burn it, you carry it around, you're wearing it on your body right now, I'm sure, somewhere.
Oh my god.
Right?
This
So-
doesn't have oil in it?
Yes.
I'm wearing oil.
Mostly oil. Everybody's wearing oil on some level.
I feel like a toy car.
Who's next? We don't have a whole lot of time left. Let's
Abigail,
make this our
Your
last
mom's car is one of the cars used the most gas.
Hey, she's getting a new one.
So she can send Amelia to Capital Day. And then she like drop out because you can go to college.
Medication. What do medical companies love to, what emotion do they love to pull
Emotion.
on? Always, right? Scared you. Make you feel like there's probably something wrong with you, no matter what. Something you rarely see in an ad for a cholesterol-lowering medication. Your liver. So does anybody in here take cholesterol-lowering medication? Me.
Do you,
Oh. So clearly, all of us would probably just flip right by this. But ethos speaking, who's going to stop on this ad?
People out taking
Old people.
whatever you thought.
That's right, people who have taken cholesterol-lowering medication. And then, what's the issue here? What are they trying to say?
Liver is in danger.
Your liver's damaged now. because you've taken cholesterol-lowering medication. Alright? So automatically you see this and you think, oh my god, I'm going to have to take some medication now because now the medication that I was taking to help my cholesterol is killing my liver. Now I'm going to have to take medication to help my liver, and that medication is probably going to hurt my stomach, and then I'm going to, you know what I mean? It's a slippery slope. But, we're just eating some Cheerios, you know, and doing some movements. Maybe have some exercise, maybe. I do.
Cheerios.
Where's
Cheerios
the-
are good.
I hate Cheerios.
Where's the,
They hate you too.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
where's the logos?
In the writing over there.
It's all over it,
It's
right?
all like side effects and stuff.
Side effects, warnings, the effectiveness. What about pathos?
You're afraid
Ear.
your liver
Something's
is in
wrong.
danger.
Right, it calls right out to you, your liver's in danger.
What's the ethos?
What is the
Wait, I'm not
ethos?
It applies to people who take cholesterol-lowering medication.
Excellent. It automatically calls out to people who have taken cholesterol-lowering medication. Because the first thing that you see,
Can I have your attention? I do
Picture of
have
liver.
several important announcements to make today.
before she
The
starts,
wrestling team will hold
write
its
down
banquet
which one
this
you think
Sunday,
is the best
February
at the bottom of the
26th,
chart.
in the Western Hills
Which one was the
Cafeteria at
best?
5:30.
I'm so sorry about this
You're
one.
also supposed to turn in all your uniforms at this time. All student council
Actually, you know
members
what?
must meet in Ms. Toe's Hayes room tomorrow morning at 8:10 for a mandatory meeting. Any senior who participated in the pie fundraiser, you need to submit your order form and money to Ms. Wilson today, right now, by 2:30. If your order isn't received, when it's due, you won't
Looks
receive
really
your
refreshing,
pie.
doesn't it?
Any senior interested in being on the prom committee, you must attend the mandatory meeting today at 3:30 in Ms. Wilson's room. There will be a meeting tomorrow for all girls interested in playing soccer next season after school in room 25. There is a blood drive Monday, February